I want to start with a question that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. What if the future has already happened? I know it sounds wild, but it's a very real possibility according to modern physics. Today, we're diving deep into the paradox of time.
No, really, just stop and think about that for a second. Is it possible that in this exact moment, you are simultaneously being born, watching this, and living out the very last moments of your life? It sounds totally impossible, right? But what's so mind-bending is that our deepest understanding of the universe suggests the answer could, astonishingly, be yes.
Okay, so to even begin to wrap our heads around this, we have to start with how we think time works. For almost all of us, our gut feeling about time is that it's like watching a movie, one scene after another in a nice straight line. And yeah, this movie idea, it just feels right, doesn't it? Think of it like this. The universe is an artist drawing pictures. Each picture is one moment in time. And with every new moment that passes, the artist draws a whole new picture that completely replaces the old one. The past, that's just a crumpled up sketch in the trash can. And the future, those drawings haven't even been started yet. Only the drawing being made right now, the present, is real. That makes sense. Okay, but this is where things get really, really weird. What if that's completely wrong? What if the artist already finished every single drawing, from the Big Bang all the way to the end of the universe, and stacked them up in one gigantic cosmic pile? What if our lives are just us flipping through the pages, one by one? And that brings us to this completely mind-bending idea called the block universe. So on the left, you've got our comfortable movie idea, where time flows forward and only now is real. But on the right, that's the block universe. And in this model, the past, the present, and the future are all equally real, and they all exist at the same time, like pages in a finished book. And look, this isn't just some philosopher's late-night thought experiment. This idea comes directly from one of the pillars of modern physics, Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. It's a theory that just takes a sledgehammer to our everyday idea of what now even means. So what Einstein's theory showed us is that space and time, they're not two different things. They're actually woven together into this single four-dimensional fabric called spacetime. And here's the kicker. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. And that one fact leads to a truly bizarre conclusion. There's no such thing as a universal now that everyone agrees on. Okay, to really get this, let's do a little thought experiment. It's a classic one. I want you to imagine 3 alien spaceships, way out there, a million light years from Earth. And each one is moving in a different way compared to you. All right, alien number 1 is just chillin', hovering in space relative to you. For them, now is the same as your now. Simple enough, right? But then you have alien number 2 and they're rocketing away from you. Because of relativity, and this is the wild part, their now is actually your past, let's say like the year 1924. And for alien number 3 who's flying towards you, well, their now is your future, maybe the year 2124 when we've got cities on Mars or something. So, who's right? Which of these moments is the real now? Well, according to a core principle of relativity you can call cosmic democracy, all of them are. Every single observer's point of view is just as real and valid as anyone else's. And if their 1924 is real, and their 2124 is real, and your now is real, well, that can only mean one thing. Your past, your present, and your future must all exist right now. This whole thing is so radical, it led Einstein himself to an absolutely stunning conclusion. In a letter to a friend, he wrote that for us physicists, the distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. So, if this is true, what does that actually mean for us? It suggests the universe is less of an unfolding story and more like a giant, frozen block of cosmic ice, where every single thing that has ever happened or ever will happen is already locked into place, which means your choices, your feeling of free will, that might just be part of the show. You are always going to be sitting here right now. I mean, that's a seriously unsettling thought, right? Everything's already decided. But just when things start to look hopelessly bleak and deterministic, a whole different branch of physics comes along and throws a massive wrench in the works. We've got to talk about the bizarre, unpredictable world of quantum mechanics. And it basically says, hold on a second, maybe the future isn't written after all. See, when you get down to the tiniest subatomic level, the universe plays by a totally different set of rules. It's all about probability, not certainty. Take one radioactive atom. We can calculate the odds that it will decay in the next minute, but you can never, not even in principle, know for sure when it will happen. And this isn't because our tools aren't good enough. It's a fundamental feature of reality. It's truly intrinsically random.
And that randomness changes everything. Because if the outcome of events at the most basic level of reality is genuinely up in the air, then the future can't possibly be set in stone. It can't already exist as part of that frozen block. It has to be an untold story, a blank page.
So now we've got this huge fight, right? On one side, relativity says the future is fixed. On the other, quantum mechanics says it's wide open. So can we fix this? Well, some physicists think there might be a compromise, a third way to look at all this. Enter the growing block universe. In this model, the past is real. Everything that's happened is locked in, it's done. But the future, it doesn't exist yet. The present moment, that's the cutting edge of reality. It's where all that quantum uncertainty finally gets resolved, becoming a definite thing. It's where the story of the universe is actively being written, moment by moment. The block is literally growing, and our choices could be a genuine part of what creates the future.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap of the three big ideas we've covered. First, you've got the intuitive movie universe. It feels right, but it clashes with relativity. Then, there's the frozen block universe. Relativity seems to demand it, but it doesn't really jive with quantum mechanics and free will. And finally, you have the growing block universe, which might just be the synthesis that bridges the gap between both theories.
So, which one is it? The honest-to-goodness answer is, nobody knows. We don't have the answer. This is one of the deepest, most profound mysteries in all of science. And believe me, there are even wilder theories out there. Some physicists even wonder if time isn't a fundamental thing at all, but just something that emerges from a deeper reality we don't understand yet.
And all this brings us back to the biggest question of all. We feel it pass, we measure it, our entire lives are built around it. And yet, the closer science looks, the more it seems to just dissolve. So what is it? Is time a real fundamental part of the universe? Or is it maybe the most convincing, most profound illusion we've ever experienced?